How are you guys tonight? Um, well, we just had dinner. My 16-year-old made a pretty nice gourmet dinner. We what we do is we get like a HelloFresh or Green Chef. I get coupons from them. So whenever I get coupons, I order some of their goodies with a very, very huge discount. So that's sometimes it's more than 60% discount. That's pretty good. So, anyways, as what my the title of this video is about, it was about my hemoglobin. It's I was just thinking about it today, and I had a friend that visited me today, and we were talking about my experience, the whole experience about the hospitalization and everything, and the doctors that's been pushing the hospice care on me and everything, those kind of good stuff. But anyways, you notice this? Ooh, there's a little bit pink color on it. Don't you? You see that? So they haven't. I promise you guys, I didn't smack my lips. It's natural. I just put what do you call that? The chapstick, because it's been really dry. My lips have been really dry. Not just my lips, my skin and everything. It's because of the low hemoglobin. But anyways, yeah, I did not smack it. It's natural. But anyways, we were talking about the hemoglobin thing. I'm gonna tell you guys, the night that I went, that December 24th evening that I went to the ER, it was my daughter, my 16-year-old daughter, that pushed me to, to go to be seen by a doctor, because she told me that I was not looking too good. I was actually, that night, I was actually making a roast turkey in the kitchen, and I was making, I was making two types of casserole in the kitchen. So when I went to the ER, finding out that my hemoglobin was a 5, they're saying that, what? What were you doing at home? Well, that's what I was doing. The only thing that, the only symptoms that I had was tiredness and a little bit of shortness of breath. And that's one thing that my daughter got worried about because of my shortness of breath. So we went to the ER. And then throughout the stay in the hospital, EPO does not really work that fast when it comes to building up the red blood cells. So the whole time they were like thinking how I was able to communicate with them, and I was able to take care of myself in the hospital all by myself. I would, whenever they give me medications that I don't think that could help me, I would really let them know, no, I don't need that. I don't want that. And the whole time, my brain was alert, and that was a hemoglobin of 5. So from December 24th till January 3rd, I was in that hospital, a smaller hospital around here in town. When I got moved, I requested to be discharged because there's really nothing that they could do for me over there. So my oncologist and I agreed that, it's better to just go home. But then when I got home, I I only lasted one night. That when I got home, we went to bed. I woke up with severe nausea. It was maybe around 7 o'clock in the morning. I woke up with a severe nausea, And I was really, really dizzy. And then the way I get up, I turn on my side. When I turned on my side, that's the last thing I could remember. And when I woke up again, I was on the floor. So I passed out. I passed out that morning. And when I tried to get up, I felt like I was going to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, and my muscles down here, the pee and everything, I could not really control it. Maybe because I was very weak. I was way too weak that day. And so that's when my husband took me to the bigger hospital, which is in Tulsa. We're here in Oklahoma. So we went to the bigger hospital, that's St. Francis. And over there, when I got there, my hemoglobin was 2.6. That was the lowest it got ever, from the very start of this cancer journey. But you know what, guys? I was still able to answer questions. I was still able to fill out. I was still able to fill out forms. There were forms that special forms that I needed to fill out, and the doctors were still asking me questions. Things that I'm not willing to do, things that I'm willing to do, and I was still able to go to the bathroom. Yeah, but they wouldn't let me anymore. When they saw that it was at 2.6, they've decided to just put something on me in case I need to go pee. Hi, Wigberto Marciaga. Well, anyways, there was always a weird look on everybody's face in that big hospital. They were looking at me with awe. And when they finally got me a room, after maybe like 2 or 3 days in that hospital, the doctor over there sat down. She came in, and then she said, "Can I be honest with you?" And I said, "Well, of course. I mean, that's what I need right now, honesty. I want people to be honest with me, especially doctors." Hi, PJK. And she said, in the team was really, really amazed of how you could still talk to us with your hemoglobin very, very low. And I was like, really? Well, I I really could not think about a reason why they would be amazed about that. I'm alert. I go back and forth in the bathroom. I just use the pole that they use for the IV. And the only thing that I really was complaining was the shortness of breath that time, and that's it. There was one point that my head hurt, and there was one point that sometimes I get dizzy, but that's just it. But I'm so alert, 100% alert. I communicate. They ask me question. I even joke around. If, for people that knows me, I'm a joker. I make people laugh. I always like it whenever people around me were happy. They're laughing at my jokes. So I always, utter something that would make the nurses and the doctors laugh. But yeah, so one of my friends visited me, and she also have hers is a stage 2 breast cancer. And but at one point she got admitted in a hospital, same hospital, with a hemoglobin of 7. And she told me the same thing. I said, why? How were you feeling when your hemoglobin was 7? And she said, well, to tell you the truth, nobody could ever talk to me. There were visitors that comes in, and all I could do was like that, and nobody could ever really communicate with her. I was like, seriously, really? Because that, not even a hint of that happened to me. 2.6 hemoglobin, I was filling out a form. So I don't know. I don't know why I was like that. I am thinking because aside from taking, the chemo pill and everything, and all these hormone blocker, where there's somebody that was asking me if I took hormone blocker. Yes, I did. I took the Ibrance 125 milligram with letrozole. That's a hormone blocker. So aside from taking all those stuff, I took a lot of supplements, and one of them, guys, is called Lion's Mane, because I had this impression that it's good for the brain, and I was very, I was very, very careful not to have this cancer go up my brain. So I took that Host Defense. It's also a Host Defense brand. It's Host Defense Lion's Mane. I took it for a long time, for 2 years, really, to be exact. I just haven't been buying that stuff because it's expensive. It's that's something that I really could not afford to buy all the time now. So Lion's Mane, for those people that would like to have a sharp mind, even if your hemoglobin is 2.6, try Lion's Mane. It's very, very good for your brain. Keeps you it keeps you alert even if you're taking chemo. I took the those two supplements under Host Defense are my always go to. The turkey tail, that's something I would not ever ever stop ever. Lion's Mane, it's just something that I kind of have to stop right now for now, because you know you know we can't really we can't afford it. But yeah, so that's just something I want to share with you guys. Hi, Inay. What is it, Milia? Hello. And thank you for everybody's support. Thank you so, so, so much. I have a lot of questions about why I don't do blood transfusion. And that's a very special question. I like that question from you guys. And I am going to make a video right after this about that, because I want to be very clear, and I want people to understand my reasons why I would never ever ever take blood transfusion. So that's something that I would love to share with you guys. So that's what's going on right now. I met with my palliative care doctor today, and our conversation was not very encouraging, because she's one of those doctors that are really pushing the hospice care, and she's still thinking that I still have, that I still should sign up for hospice. I really am not ready for it, to be honest with you guys. I'm not ready for it. I mean, I I I know my body. I feel that I still could. I still have a lot of fight right here. You know. So I'm going to have another doctor's appointment. The next doctor's appointment I have is going to be next week, Wednesday, and that's going to be with my oncologist. So I'm gonna have like a I'm I'm gonna also have a bone shot, Exgiva shot, and also EPO shot with that appointment. So we'll give you an update on that one. But I'm pretty sure in between, I'm going to post another video, as promised, about my explanation, the reason why I'm not going to do blood transfusion.